What is going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about the day. We'll make this one short. You guys can get to the weekend. As always, be safe over the weekend. Make good choices. I want to see you all back here on Tuesday. It'll be an extended weekend. Maybe we'll chat over the weekend if we get that 10K filing. We are still waiting on it. I just looked again to see if it came out. I would assume that 4 o'clock Eastern time would be their deadline to get that in today. Maybe they can do it in after hours. So we're still waiting. We'll see if it comes out in after hours. If so, we'll talk about it over the weekend. Kind of expected this, I think, if they didn't file it in a timely manner, hitting that deadline. Going to create a little bit of a pullback. So that's where we are. As of right now, we're still holding our fib line right here around 35 cents. We're at 36.03 in the after hours. So as long as we can stay above there, we're still doing okay. And again, above 33 cents, we're still doing okay. We do have a volume gap that's going to kick in, if I could see it, somewhere around 35.5 cents. That would probably suck us back down to that 33, unfortunately. So if we do lose this fib line, I think we could be revisiting 33, but we'll see if we can hold, and we'll see if we get our filing, and then we'll just be breaking back out of this trend line. We got a busy week coming up next week. It's going to be involved, I believe, as long as they stick with the same date for the vote. So we'll probably have that coming out next week. Maybe we'll get the 10K over next week or something. And what else? Do we have IGO news possibly that's going to be coming up here in the near future? So we'll see if that comes out as well. So next week's going to be interesting. Good or bad, we're going to find out. We'll find out together. Would make sense, I think, to me that shorts would come in if there was no filing. So it increased slightly, 11.62%. Nothing major. 3.81% increase estimated, and 172.76 million live short interest. Still saying maxed out on utilization. And our cost to borrow average has come down a little bit more again, 19.71%. So that's what we got. Crazy day in the markets, right? I mean, if you were fighting the trend today, it was not a good day to fight the trend. Everything was pumping. That was insane. Massive drop in the morning, and then just a pump in the from there. From market open until close. How's our RSIs looking? So we are losing it. We're losing our trend line that we've been bouncing off of, at least on the 30-minute. On the 4-hour, it's coming down and kissing it perfectly right now. So we're going to want to see some of those shorter time frames really start to turn around and crank this back up if we want to hang on to our 4-hour, to be able to hold on to that longer time frame. And then as far as our daily chart goes, depending on where we are, I mean, our final fib circle that I had drawn out where we kind of get those movements, it's going to depend on price level, but I mean, it could be as soon as Tuesday, January 17th, if we're down here in the 22-cent range, and it could come out around vote day, I guess, if we are somewhere in the 26 to 28 cent range, and Thursday would put us top of the box, and Friday will put us similar, about top of the box, if we don't get some sort of push there. So we'll be seeing if it climbs or if it falls. Going to be watching closely. So that's what I got. As far as the Bollinger Bands go for the 30-minute, we have been working our way down to the lower side, so that gives us a little bit of room to move back to the upside. We're kind of neutral on the shorter time frames right now, but your longer time frames, I guess the 1 hour has room to the upside. The 4 hours kind of neutral again, and the dailies neutral to high. So let's see if we get that turnaround on the shorter time frame, since they have some room to move, and maybe that'll pump our RSIs back up some for the longer term. But again, I think it's going to come down to just a few things, and those few things are going to come out between tonight and the end of next week. So let's go from there. You guys make your own decision as far as what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you how to approach it, but we'll definitely talk about it in detail as the time approaches. So again, be safe over the weekend. I will catch you guys on Tuesday, As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.